All right, now what we have to talk about that other thing later. We're to go live, and I am about to go. Wait a minute, what's going on with the hello? Yeah, okay. Yes, halo, diva. Yeah, listen up. We are preparing for an open session today. We've got an open session today where we are discussing the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki, ancient scripture versus biblical scripture, and we're going to go through that today. Some of the things that we found in our studies. All right, in the house we've got Princess. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Princess? All right.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can hear you.
All right. Yeah, I guess we have a lag on this Zoom going on. How you doing this morning?
Doing pretty good. I'm noticing a little choppiness with the video. Just a little bit. I haven't seen the one on Facebook yet. That was just YouTube. I'm doing great. Got an early morning start and feeling good. Going to be a little bit of rain, so my garden will be happy too.
All right. All right. So we're discussing Anunnaki today, where this is UNA open session. Halo. All right. We're going to get on this thing today. Thank you all for joining us. Y'all know I got to give thanks to the spirits for allowing us to be here today and share this information. Now, we want to hear your comments on what you found when you read the scriptures. See any similarities. So we're going to go over some of the things that I found with the scriptures, with the ancient scriptures, as well as the biblical scriptures, and we want you to chime in. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook, and we want your comments, all right? We hope you all enjoy this. I always have a lot of fun talking about the Anunnaki because when you go into the ancient scriptures, then you start to see a lot of the things in the biblical scriptures come from. So what I want to say is when I was reading the ancient scriptures, so let me tell you these three scriptures that I always compare. You got the ancient scriptures, which is like the book of Enki, for example. That is like the story, the ancient story told from the perspective of the quote unquote gods. Then you have what the book of Jasher. If you don't have that, go get it. That's told more so from the perspective of someone who was walking with the quote unquote gods. And then you have the book, the Bible that we know of today. And that's kind of told from the perspective of someone who really was on the outside trying to look in. All right. So go and get those books. And when you read them, you'll see the similarities. So some of the things we're definitely going to go over the rib story today. All right. That's a fun story. We're going to go over the story with respect to Cain and Abel. We're going to go over the Noah's Ark. And there's so many that we can see the comparison to in the Bible versus the ancient scripture that was talked about. So we want to go through those. Let's see, what was another one that we wanted to go into, because there's so many. Cain and Abel, Noah's Ark, rib story. There was one more, but Princess, ancient scriptures, and what do you know about the Anunnaki? Divides in the house. Tahuti, Jamie, Cheryl. You hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Yes. We've got a lag